Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the V Report. Today's a special episode because we're coming to you on a Tuesday night. I'm so happy that you guys are here and you guys always tune in each night week. You are appreciated. Rick, say hello to the people.
Hello, everybody. How y'all doing?
Well, Rick, they can't talk back. Rick is randomly DJ Envy. Okay, we're seeing how today's gonna go. We are so happy to be here, and we just excited to talk sports. It's been a very ridiculous week for sports. So, Rick, you want to talk about Lamar Jackson and how homie still don't know where he gonna be at. There's this contract negotiation, still talks going on. What are your feelings on everything going on with Lamar?
Okay, so my biggest feeling about Lamar right now is just overall, um, I feel like the Falcons are stupid. Um, the Jets aren't smart, and there's multiple teams that should be playing this a little bit differently, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like they should definitely be playing this differently. Like for instance, you have a guy out there who's a former MVP, who is a absolute beast, right? And your team is not great. What are you doing? Especially if he's already requested a trade. So I thought he pulled one of the slickest moves I thought ever, right? First off, what he did was as soon as his coach was about to go up at the owners meeting, right, to speak to the media, he posted his trade request. He said, "Hey, I asked for a trade request on March 2nd." If that's the
Mm-hmm.
case, then they haven't, actually came out and basically gave him his trade request yet. He's letting other teams know, first off, that hey, I am open to going somewhere else. And come get me. And there's 32 teams at this meeting right now, right? They're all meeting in Arizona. Is a possibility that they could talk to one another. Maybe he's like, okay, hey, let's get the ball rolling on this possibility of a trade. Lamar Jackson is a dynamic piece, and
Yeah.
there are quarterback needy teams who are not going after this crazy piece. And it feels a lot like collusion. But initially, I thought, okay, cool, maybe they just don't want, maybe possibly they don't want to do the work for the Ravens, right? But if
Mm-hmm.
that's off the table now, and if not, we're talking about I'm gonna negotiate a contract and the Ravens will come and match it. We're just talking about give up trade compensation and get the player. Then I'm giving up every. If I'm Atlanta, I'm giving up everything that I got. I'm not
Yeah.
going into I'm not going into this weak division. It's winnable division, right? They're going with Taylor Heineke and Desmond Ritter. And while I like Taylor Heineke as a great backup, he's a plus level backup. He
Backup.
ain't the guy,
Keyword.
right? Yeah. And Desmond Ritter, I have a lot of hope in his potential. I really do. But at the same time, bro, like you have a chance to go get instantly better. Pay what it costs and go get Lamar Jackson. Listen, I even said this the other day. If they get Lamar Jackson, I'm instantly extremely excited. Even though I'm a Saints fan, I'm a Saints fan at my core, but I'll be excited for the Falcons because then the city of Atlanta feels different because now you have Vic 2.0, right? It's a whole different situation here. It would feel amazing anyway. But from a football standpoint, I'm lost why teams aren't losing their mind to go get Lamar Jackson, and possibly here's one of the reasons why. I'm gonna cut it here, right? I believe that and this is what was said on NFL Network, that even though he said that he wanted a trade request, he gave them a trade request on March 2nd. They've still been negotiating. They've still been
Mm-hmm.
talking. The Ravens have come out and said they still want the player. If I'm another team, I'm like, yo, forget whatever this is. I'm going, try to get this player. At the same time, right? A lot of teams may believe that, hey, they don't quite believe Lamar. They don't quite believe that Lamar is, up for grabs, right?
Yep.
The only way, okay, so if I am not in the business of doing the Ravens work for them, then I'm not doing the whole not exclusive tag thing. I'm not playing with that. But
Yeah.
what I am gonna do is call the Ravens and say, hey, look, I'm offering you not only the 2 picks you would get if we did the other way, but I'm gonna give you 2 picks and a third, right? 2 first round picks and a third. I want Lamar Jackson, and I would be up for that. I'm not no, I'm not bandwagoning. I'm not going anywhere. I'm
I
not going
think
anywhere. Static.
what Rick wants, he wants a more competitive
And
NFC
it gives
South. The NFC South is not competitive at all. The Panthers should be trying to fight for Lamar Jackson. The Falcons should be trying to fight for Lamar Jackson. The Bucks, hey man. But like, I mean, like, there's so many teams out there that need a quarterback right now. Like Rick just said, the Jets, because again, Aaron is giving, he's not going nowhere. So it just he's like he's tiptoeing, and if I was the Jets, I'm gonna go with the best bet. I'm gonna go with someone that can bring me a win. Rick, you are not a Ravens fan. I don't know why you got that on your head. You are a Saints fan, but we are all rooting for Lamar Jackson to get a contract, get what he's paid, what he deserves, because he's being screwed over, and it's crazy. It's really wild that people don't want to pick this boy up, because man, y'all picked up Taylor Heineke. But you don't know what to get Lamar Jackson? Are you kidding me? That's goofy. And that's why some of these teams still sit in the gutter, man. There's some that just sit that gunner just rot. Falcons been rotting for years, man. Since they got embarrassed by the Patriots. Rotten.
It's big goofy. I'm going with something you might say, right? It don't make no sense at all.
It is big goofy.
Yeah, it is. And so for me, I think it's weird. I wouldn't subscribe to it. I'm going to get Lamar Jackson. Like, I'm going to get him, even if we're all colluding. Yo, Nora,
you're gonna overcollude them.
Listen, if we're all colluding, if we're all in this together, right? And like everybody's like, yo, we in this together. Nobody get this man a guaranteed contract. You know what I would be like? I'd be like, bet.
You like this with your fingers behind your back.
And then I'd be like, I'd be on some straight demon time. I'm going to get Lamar Jackson, right? At that point, I'm going to say, forget it. I'm going to get Lamar Jackson right now. and I go
shake
behind
everybody's hand and go right up to him afterwards.
I go behind everybody's back and I go get Lamar Jackson. Like straight up. Like I would, I'd at least try, right? And then I'd be, at the owners meeting, nobody want to hang out with me.
Oh,
right?
I'll be like,
everybody be done with me, right? It'll be fine.
Be done with me.
but I'm still trying because I got a team to run. I got championships to win. I got
championships to win. Exactly. Like, this ain't not teamwork. We are competitors. We go against each other. You op.
You would op.
Everybody op unless you're my teammate.
Listen, I promise. And I give him a big, stupid guaranteed contract.
Oh, yeah. Because I ain't losing it. Once I like burn every bridge, I ain't losing you.
I'm not losing.
Like, you better produce me some championships. I ain't playing. I'm burning every bridge for you.
I'm going to get it. Like, it's just straight up. So, I'm sorry, y'all.
Speaking of someone burning bridges, Aaron Rodgers still has not signed with the Jets, man.
Yo,
how do you feel about that, Rick?
I feel like we can talk about that right after the break. I got something for you.
We got something for you. We'll be right back.
We got a commercial. I got something for you, V.
Okay.
And when I play the commercial, I'm gonna tell you something.
Produce will produce.
when I play this commercial, you're gonna be like, "Wow!" No, I'm just playing. All right, here we go.
It's not just about the love of the game. It's about dedication and commitment through the process, and the patience to endure. There's joy in reaching your goals, and peace in knowing you've done all you're supposed to do. Ozell brand. It's not just a brand, it's a lifestyle.
Wow is right. Shout out to our sponsor for today's episode, Ozell brand. Thank you so much for all that you do and for continuing to give us love and, fund the pod. So we appreciate you for that. And thank you for all. Guys, if you want to get some Ozell brand items, you could get him at Walmart now. He's in the Wally world, y'all. When I tell you, when your friends elevate, you just want to celebrate them, period. So shout out to Ozell brand for taking care of us, because we will always shout you out. And y'all need to go get yourself some custom cleats, custom sneakers, and really be the baller at your school, at your vibe, at the club, wherever you want to be. Be that guy or that girl, period.
Period. Yo, that's a t-shirt right there. When your friends elevate, celebrate.
Celebrate.
Yo, okay, you don't gotta tell me twice. I'm gonna make that t-shirt tonight. Yo, so I'm dead
Period.
serious. Where do I put the celebrate? Should I put it on the back, right? Or should I put it at the bottom of the shirt?
On the
Like when your
back,
friends
because then you'll be
elevate.
like, and you can turn around, celebrate. And because they're like, okay,
Right.
clink, clink.
Right. Okay, bet. Okay, I'm on that. I'm on that. Like straight up. Yo, so okay, now let's talk about this Aaron Rodgers situation because I have to bring it to you. Um, let's respond to something. So I'm gonna play, right? I'm gonna play an overall verbal thing, right? Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay, yeah, I see you, V.
I got you.
Yeah.
No
All right.
pose.
Okay. Remembered. All right, cool. So yeah, let's hop into the Aaron Rodgers thing. I'm gonna play a little audio for you, and then let's dive into the conversation. Is that cool?
Sounds good.
Let's do it. Here we go. Like we always do with
No,
this.
no.
Down.
They are getting Aaron Rodgers. And finally, some progress is being made. Finally, the ice is beginning to thaw. And the indication yesterday came when Brian Gutekunst told reporters, the GM of the Packers, told reporters that the Packers are not necessarily going to get a first-round draft pick. I took that to mean, and for a change, my interpretation is accurate. They've come off their insistence on Jets' first-round pick this year.
Right.
If you're not necessarily going to get a first-round pick, that means maybe we'll get one, which means maybe they'll get one in 24 based upon what happens in 23. Charles Robinson of Yahoo laid it out last night. Second-round pick this year. See, I believe / kind of know the Jets are willing to send 2 second-round picks and be done with it. One this year, one next year. The Packers want the ability of that pick to escalate to a 1 based upon certain specific team and or individual performance triggers in 23. The Jets also want some protection in 25 if Aaron Rodgers doesn't play in 24. So something would go back. So it would be a 2 this year to the Packers, as much as a 1 next year. And then if Rodgers doesn't play for the Jets next year, something back to the Jets in 25. So at least we have a...
How you feel about it?
Aaron Rodgers is so funny because he's always be like, are you coming to the Jets? Maybe. Are you going to do this? Probably. Like, it's always like, he's just not going to ever answer your question because it's like, they said the ice is finally starting to thaw. Also, no shout out to them for using that old making Aaron look old. Oh, Aaron look old as dirt in that picture, and that is not giving. We're not going to do that to him because he'll go back into another day of darkness and come back and rise from to the light. And now this boy grow. Y'all nasty. But I just think he playing with
You can blame me for that. That's not their
Aaron
fault.
really might just take a after him. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. He might just do that. He ain't
That's not their
nothing.
So,
Aaron
what do you
nasty.
believe at the end of the day are the chances of Aaron Rodgers not going to the Jets?
I think even trying to get second round picks for Aaron Rodgers is crazy. Like, that's still Aaron Rodgers. He still deserves a first. Like, they need to trade a first round pick, but the Jets, that's a huge gamble there. Because like Eric can get there and Eric can be playing like first half of the season, Aaron, and like the Jets are like, wow, we wasted all of our time and our money. But I do think he should go to the Jets because he just hasn't been valued in Green Bay for a while. But he has to start like answering these people like he playing. Because people, I tell you, I kid you not, every morning when I turn on Sports Center, I listen to all the sports shows. The first thing I hear is that after the Jets front office left, was it California? They thought this was in the bag weeks ago. Aaron keeps playing with people. He has not signed a thing. It just seems like I don't think this trade's gonna be able to actually go to fruition. I don't see it yet.
I feel like so. And that came from in NBC Sports. And so that was them talking about what transpired at the owners meeting. So everybody, like I said, everybody's at the owners meeting right now. And you're getting some word back from the Packers organization that okay, it won't be a first. At the end of the day, it won't be a first. And I think they're trying to do what the Saints organization did for us, right? When Sean Payton was out on the market If you remember,
Mhm.
everybody thought, oh man, Sean Payton, he may go for 2 firsts and 1 second or something like that, right? But they wanted to kind of give us some expectation, but also temper expectation. And so they came out and said, oh, it looks like he may go for something like a late first or early second, something like that. You never know, right? They just kind of wanted to basically say, hey, look, it ain't gonna be the crazy package you think it's gonna be, right?
Mm.
And I believe that the Packers organization is doing the same thing for us, right? For the Packers, no,
For
I'm not a
us.
Packer.
Fake.
No. But here's what they're doing, right? And they're basically saying, hey, look, it probably won't be at first. And then the article came out from Yahoo Sports, right? I think it was Charles Davis, who basically says that, or I don't know if Charles Davis or Robinson, I forgot. But I do know that it's going to be, it looks like the framework could be 2 second rounders, right? Which sounds okay, because Sean Payton just went for a first rounder, right? Sean Payton, who's
Yeah.
not a player, went for a first rounder, a late first rounder, but he went for a first rounder. Their first rounder over at with the Jets is too high. It's too high, and they're not going to give up their first rounder to go and get a Aaron Rodgers. I wouldn't.
It's high
If
risk. It's a high risk
no,
move.
I don't mind the high risk, but if I'm gonna give up my first round draft pick, I'm gonna try to go get Lamar. I'm not going to give up a first round draft pick for a quarterback who has to go into darkness next year, right? And decide whether we're gonna play again.
He has to
It's
go
just,
in the darkness.
he will. Tell me I'm lying,
Well,
V.
oh, he'll pick a week like I'm going to take a week off and go in darkness. He don't care. That's why I love that man. He don't care. But still, like, it seems like if I agree with you. If I was to make the best decision, I would get the younger quarterback that can guarantee you at least a good 5 to 6 years off the rip. Aaron maybe got 2 or 3, 2 with a possible left. Just being
Listen,
real.
if I'm a Jets fan, I want Aaron Rodgers,
Oh, of course. I want Aaron
and
Rodgers
I
too about the Jets fans.
and I
But
want him bad
he's
because
making he's not playing easy to get. Playing
it's
very
not only him. Is it him? Here's what they said. I think it was the coach who came on and said that Aaron Rodgers, they reached out to him multiple times. I forgot who it was. Somebody in the Packers organization said they reached out to Aaron multiple times, and he ghosted them.
Aaron's not answering that phone. He's like, new phone, who this?
So, so if Aaron's doing that, right? Then he kept saying that he could see the tea leaves. They put him in a situation. That's not the case, right? He didn't answer their calls. He wanted this situation a little bit. When he came out of darkness, he knew he was headed out.
Oh,
What?
yeah. He knew he was headed out the last game. You saw how he hugged Aaron Jones. He's
So
like,
what
all
I'm
right.
saying is, at the end of the day, V, man, I'm all for. I'm 100% for them, getting Aaron Rodgers, going out and getting Aaron Rodgers. Do what you got to do to make the championship hope happen, right?
Yeah.
But don't give up that first round draft pick. Even if I'm a Jets fan, I'm still saying, please don't. If you can get him without giving it up, please try not to give it up.
Negotiate better. So you don't have to
Negotiate better. Big facts.
negotiate better. All right. Are we going to hit our commercial or are we ready to just pivot?
We can hit another commercial. You ready for it?
All right. Yep.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Come on, let go, man. Yeah. I wanna be remembered for the good I did, not for accolades and accomplishments. Did I treat people with the love of God? Walk in my purpose seeking no applause. Did I tear down idols that were in my way? And in my darkest moments, did I keep the faith? Here to give a message, man, forget the fame. Can't allow our hearts to remain the same. We need to change. Get the money, the cars, and the clothes. None of that's gonna last when it's our time to go. Gotta stay focused, gotta run your race. Time to get to it, cause we in the last days. Tell me what's your legacy? What's your legacy? What's your legacy? Tell me what's your legacy?
All right, guys. You want a good comic book? and you really want a good read with some amazing illustrations, yes, y'all, you be grown reading a comic book. Don't play yourself. Don't play it. Don't play it. Hit Legacy AD. That comic book is fire. The illustrations are amazing. The story, the driver, the main character, all absolutely
Everything about it.
well done. Well done. So y'all want again? Thank you for
Well done.
against our sponsor again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But we definitely support them. Black owned business, amazing work, and we can't grow if it ain't we helping each other out. So Rick, I know me and you probably both had a conundrum last Friday because March Madness is officially over for us. Alabama lost in a very ignorant game, the game they should have definitely won. And I can tell you right now, the league I'm in, everybody's bracket is officially dead. So I win by default because I still have a 96% correct accuracy, but like it's I have never had 600 points in March Madness. Never. I'm always very good at picking the winner. But Rick, I did not pick the winner. No, 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 no. I did not pick even the top the final four. No, 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 no. Because we got this good old weird final four with Miami and UConn, San Diego State and FAU. Rick is I guess he just left. That's our final four, everybody. So Rick, out of the four schools I named, who do you want to go with for the win? Because I don't even know.
That's a tough one. I'm so lost. I really don't even know anymore. For me, I thought for sure that my bracket would be better than everybody's.
You did. You definitely said that you have that luck, and
Yeah, yeah,
I guess
and
you ran out.
yeah, I did. I ran out of luck.
They
Um,
said that, like the Titanic man, when you try God, you lose out.
so
Come on.
I'll okay. So for me, if I have to go with anybody, um, mm, it would have to be Miami.
Yeah.
This ain't because of anything other than the fact that I am I'm a Hurricane fan in football, not basketball. This ain't even basketball love.
You
I
are
will go
not
with
a
UConn
Miami
if this.
football fan. What are we doing? You
Oh,
are an
I
LSU
am
football
a.
fan.
I'm the U 100%. Like, don't
Oh,
get it
now
twisted.
we just lying on the camera.
I'm
This
not
is why your
lying.
bracket died. This is why your bracket died.
Yo, I got a trophy in
You
here
don't.
from a
You're not an LSU
I got
fan.
a trophy in here from a football team that I named the U on purpose. It was called Playmaker U because I love the U. I love Miami. Now, granted, I'm not a okay. It's
You are
Miami. I mean,
LSU fan. Let's cut
it's
it. Cut it
LSU
out. Cut it. Cut
first. It's LSU first.
it.
So my women's bracket, I'm super good, right? So it's
Oh, my
LSU
women's
first.
bracket is a shame.
No, I didn't do the bracket. I'm just saying if I
Oh,
had done it, I would have
okay.
did it
Okay.
last year. but
I'll go keep
but
it real. My women's bracket is pathetic.
but LSU first. I'm LSU first. But then after that, it's Miami, and I got love for Miami when they came back. What was it last year, 2 years ago with the turnover chain? I thought that was dope. I was like, okay, they're trying to bring the swag back. The basketball team in Miami, I don't know anything about at all, but I am hoping for a win for Miami. I'm going with Miami.
Okay.
Who you
You
going with?
guys, I'm going to
FAU,
go
San Diego
Miami.
State.
You play it, so you play it. Miami versus San Diego State, and I have Miami beating them in the national championship now because again, Alabama has let me down tremendously. So, before we get to our last topic, quick XFL shout out. Your girl got to cover the game and watch the defenders become 6-0 after beating the Houston Roughnecks.
Can we talk
And
about that?
sure, we're gonna talk about it.
Okay,
Oh,
give me 2 minutes. Give me 2 minutes. I'm gonna
all
talk
right,
about
put
this real
2 minutes
quick.
on the clock.
Okay. Now, it looks like for me, Lucky had a ridiculous game.
He did.
Right? So
Keep it going.
Real talk though. Now
He
the
did.
quarterback I know for the Defenders came from. I think he played in the AAF. I don't know if he played in the AAF before or
Who?
the Temu. Temu comes from another place. Their quarterback for the Defenders comes from another place. And
Yeah.
Reggie Barlow, their coach, comes from Alabama State.
Yes, I do not know that.
And I remember talking to you before. I was like, "Yo, who's the coach? The black guy or not?" And I was trying to figure out if it was Barlow because the way his actions sounded, it sounded like it was Barlow, right? So I'm just saying. So with that being said, oh wait, was Lucky the offensive player of the week?
He was.
Lucky.
Shout out to Lucky Jackson for being offensive player of the week in the XFL. Also, he was and during the coach press conference post press conference, he was saying that some of his players he can really see being in the NFL and actually making some noise. And he said Lucky's one of those names. So Lucky, you gotta come on here before you go, baby, because we gotta make sure we get that interview.
Tamu was the Battle Horse quarterback before. I knew he was, but I had seen him before that too. Tamu is an established quarterback in these spring leagues. That's all I'm
Very
gonna say.
nice young man.
Yeah.
I got to
So
ask him a question last night at the press conference.
let's
Very
talk
nice.
about this post-game press conference where
The girl was out
Venora.
though.
Look, the whole world is watching the XFL last night because it's the only football game on TV, right?
Yep.
But you ain't watching like everybody else. You in the press box, and then you're in the post-game press conference, and I saw it. XFL put it up last night, right? And I hear your voice come through at the very end, right before everything closes. I hear your voice come through. Yo, and you got it in. And
I got it in.
The
I
challenge
was
was
I got every person asked a question. Every person I asked one question. So your girl be shy randomly, like randomly. I was pumped, excited, but I lost all sense. I was like, I don't even know what to say. But then I was sitting there. I was like, you're professional. Grow up. And I was asking questions because I'm better one-on-one. So I talk to the players one-on-one. It's always a good vibe. But it was cool. I got to ask about like what they prepare for next week, because they have a very short turnaround. They're gonna be playing Saturday in Orlando, even though the Orlando team is pretty mid. But hey, man, we've seen things happen where
anything can happen.
the undefeated team gets beat by the mid team, and now you're looking at yourself like, am I mid? So it's like, I hope that doesn't happen. But coach said that he's gonna definitely let the guys enjoy this win, because when we're playing football, us do play sports, we're only focused on the next game, you only focus on the next big moment, you don't actually get a second to actually enjoy the current moment. And that's one thing I liked last night, that the guys that I got to talk to, especially at the post press conference and outside, they were literally enjoying their win. And that was beautiful to see, because I know even if I do win, when I was an athlete, I'm always thinking like, okay, next week, or like, we play again on Tuesday, we gotta get pumping, blah blah blah. Nah, like take a second to take in the air. That's what Coach Stay's gonna do. They're gonna like practice without just in t-shirts, no pads this week, so that they can like take it easy, but also prepare for their challenger. Because again, the Orlando team could get funky. Because it is. The Lions took out half my daggone Giants. Ain't no one thought the Lions were doing nothing this year.
Let me tell you something.
We gotta put everybody into like, what's that? The hyperbolic time chamber to heal up out there for the daggone playoffs. Okay, so you never know what can happen in a random like easy game.
Look, let me say something. People don't know how good that Defenders coaching staff is.
Oh, fine.
Right? Like, I'll just keep it a buck with y'all. Greg Williams was on our team when we went to the Super Bowl, right? Bounty Gate. That's that guy. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that guy's good. It ain't no stretch about it. He's real good. Barlow comes from Alabama State. Now, Barlow's good too, right? Yeah. But Greg Williams is secret sauce. Like you probably don't want to put him as the head coach because you don't want him in the forefront of your league like that. But if he's going to excel anywhere, it's the XFL, because that's a great place for him to be, right? Like his conniving, devious self, right? That dude's nice though, like for real. Tamu's good. Lucky's ridiculous. I did not look. Okay, so I put on the game, just watching the highlights of just him run. That dude is fast.
Yes,
he's is very fast and dynamic.
He's fast, and the Roughnecks running back, That boy is fast. And I saw
Mhm.
that in live time. I was like, ooh, like he's explosive. Like right off the second catch the ball, boom. Second, any trick plays they do with him, boom, that boy is gone. He can give you quick 85 yards quick.
Whoa.
He's fast. And I was sitting here like, well, dang. I guess my track days are officially over because that boy can run. I can't even run that fast.
Oh, you saw a different speed?
I saw a different speed. I had to make sure I put myself back in my place.
I remember when that happened to me that
no more.
one time.
Not 16 no more.
Yeah, I remember when it happened to me. It's a devastating thing when you see different speed and you know you ain't got it.
Yeah, you're
Look
like,
at this though. Amen. I
Also,
want to show
Rick,
you something.
shout me out, Rick, because I made my own little graphic. Your girl was trying yesterday.
I gotta shout that out. Look, okay.
Come on.
Okay.
Come
on.
Okay.
Yo, I don't want to go too far, but I ain't gonna front with you. I saw the graphic on I saw the graphic and I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna wait till she send me the video. I'm gonna process it, I'm gonna put it out. Right.
I'll try to help you.
But it's like 1:00 in the morning. I can't go to sleep, so I'm on Twitter. I scroll and I see your joint pop up, and I said, "Whoa, who did this?" I said, "Okay, V." And when I saw it, I saw your name pop in. I saw the name pop in, and then I saw it go away. I said, "What's she doing? What's she doing? She got it. She got it." And
because you want to know why I did that? I saw that all the other professionals had they stuff up that night, and I was like, "I'm waiting for my caffeine to come down," because I was y'all. My day yesterday started at 4:45 a.m. and I didn't end until 1:30 a.m. I was
I can attest to that because that's when that video was up.
So I was like, okay, everyone else doing this. You know what? Let me be professional too. Let me not be trifling no more. And I will send Rick things like, y'all. I send Rick things like, oh, here a video. I throw it at him like, oh, you have fun with it. But this time I was like, I'm gonna help out. I can say the little clip thing. I was trying to be cute, y'all. I did a good job. Shout out to me.
You did a great job. I was so proud. I said, let's go, V. Look, I saw everybody else put up their videos, right? And I was like, I know she ain't seeing this, but everybody got up their post-game press conference videos. XFL put out theirs. Ashley Baker, we had her on the podcast before. She put out hers. Ashley's nice.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know if you've ever covered with Ashley before. I've only talked her through interviews. Ashley's dope. So
she's cool. Yeah, we chatted yesterday.
That's awesome. I'm so glad to hear that. Ashley's dope. There's another young lady there. She's on Twitter too.
Wayne Cole. I also connected with yesterday. I connected with the young lady that watches the Beer Snake stuff, and she gave a lot of great post game questions. She was on her stuff. And it's another young lady that was actually
I forgot her. Is her thing She Knows Sports? Is that her Twitter handle? I forgot her.
I believe
her Twitter handle.
So there was a lot, y'all. I'll tell y'all.
We're all a part of this Black podcaster group, right? Yep. And it's so dope. I'm not gonna be able to hang out with those people like you are, right? But you were, and I'm so happy for you. And I'm so proud of them. People. And y'all covered that thing completely. I got a lot of stuff from them. I got a video from you. I was like, I wonder if V seeing this. I wonder if she gonna put something up.
I got 3 videos. I did one last night. I tell y'all, if I was trying, she really just trying.
You ain't trying. You excelling. You're doing your thing.
Our last topic, we're gonna put 5 minutes on the clock, and we're gonna finally talk about Creed 3. Me and Rick both seen it. We've been waiting to talk about it. Rick, how did you like the movie?
Are we going in? We're not gonna pause it first.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, y'all. We gotta pay one more bill. We got one more ad.
Let me see. Do we have more bills to pay though? Let's just get it. Let's just hit a refresh right quick.
All right.
Here we go. Wait, what you want me to do? You want to play something like some rap or something, or you want me to do a little sermon?
You already know I want to hear no rap because I ain't the rap I'm trying to hear. You already know I'm on. Come on.
You gonna like this though.
Okay. Let's see y'all. We'll be right back.
Yeah, they said my T, I hit with a cheat sheet, dog. Hit 100 when I press it. Promise you don't really wanna see these bars. Watch out, you might get arrested. Me, my OG used to hoop on Lee Street, dog, till they started moving reckless. I can't verify unless you verify it, homie. Please start asking for my blessing. Until everybody in the street see God, I can't stop, I'm too invested. Police out here killing unarmed preteen law. Why they gotta shoot pedestrians? It's too much estrogen. Abusing weapons, they don't do no question. Ninja pew pew pew. Too aggressive, you too excessive. Should've stay home if you was stressing. Just another RIP in the group. Messages out of bounds back from a few deficits. Father God made me new. It's evident you don't play your part. Then we finna have to part. Cause you know the light and dark don't do. Togetherness told the old me to get a new residence. Keep the fanny clothes on do. Pessimists lead the beast slaughter. I done seen the deep water by the deity. Walking in the New Testament. Murder, killing, hurting children, burning, building churches, stealing, worse intentions, turn to villain, cursing women, circle sinning, blurry vision, serving sentences, the serpent hissing, listen, Percocets persons, purpose missing. If you hurt conviction, but you out here doing it, and that's what you want, don't hit my phone, cause I don't want nothing to do with it.
Yo, so you ready?
Yes, before we get into Creed, two things. Yesterday was my mother's 21st anniversary of leaving my life. So I wrote a lovely post, which actually got a lot of feedback from a lot of people that listen to the show. So shout out to y'all because I love it, heart back. And those of you guys who are going through your times of grief and mourning, please just give yourself grace to go through that and feel all your feelings. Like actually yesterday, the first time I said the word mommy in a long time. So actually, I'm sorry, 21 years. So I said the word mommy yesterday, and that was a big moment. So for all of you out there who are still going through your grief or mourning, I know a lot of people unfortunately just lost their parents. Personally, I have a few friends that just lost their parents, and I just want to say it doesn't get better, it just gets easier as the time goes on. It doesn't get better. It'll never be the same. But you find different ways. Like my mother yesterday clearly was in my life. I always say on her anniversary of her passing, she does something like amazing. Like I got my niece 2 years ago on her birthday. Yesterday I got to be in the post conference room and got to ask questions that didn't sound stupid. And I got to look really good yesterday and get opportunities I wouldn't even think would come my way. And there's been a bunch of different stuff I actually got hired 1 year on her day. So it's just like something always amazing happens. And I just wanted to shout her out because my mommy's the best mommy. So she was amazing and she is missed, even though it's been 21 years, she's still missed to this day. And also I just wanted to just send my thoughts and my prayers to all of those people that were killed in that mass shooting in Nashville. It was a very alarming thing for me because my best friend from college lives in Nashville. She works in the school that actually is a partnered school to that school that was had the incident yesterday. And it was very, very nerve-wracking not being able to get in contact with her for a few hours. But she's okay, and so is her child. But there's 3 kids who didn't go home and 3 adults who didn't see their families again. So I definitely want to send our love, I hate saying thoughts and prayers, but God knows my heart. But we just got to keep praying because there's power in prayer, but we also got to really look out for each other and uplift each other because there's just so much evil out in this world. Now that I changed the mood, we're going to jump back into it with Creed and end our show with a bang. All right, Rick, come back on the screen so we can do this.
Yo, so I want to say to you, Nora, definitely congratulations for, making a growth step.
Thank you.
Congratulations for making a growth step. I also want to say, definitely still condolences and I'm proud of you as you grow and as things happen. I just had a person that I know lose their mother. And what I'm most proud of you about is the fact that you've turned your pain into a mission to help other people, to help young kids, right, get over the loss of their parents with your VL Foundation and stuff like that. Like that stuff matters.
Thank you.
Because some people just internalize, but you've not only internalized and dealt with it and went through the hard work that it takes, but you're on a mission to help other people, go through their times. And you are a great consoler. I saw you in action when somebody was going through something. And that's a big deal. So thank you so much for all that you're doing for other people, and congratulations for the steps that you're taking.
Thank you so much. All right, guys. All right, we're gonna give you literally 3 minutes of Creed. So Creed fought Jonathan Majors, which was giving Rocky fighting Mr. T-ish. How did you feel about the movie Rick? Overall, I will let you go first because I will share my opinion at the end.
Man, honestly, when I think about stuff like this, I loved it. Like I'm a boxing fan, right? Like hard body. And not as hard body as the voice. So if you really want to dive into some boxing, right, you want to get into the fight game, talk to the voice. He's way, more in depth than I am.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
big on this movie front though. So Michael B.
Same.
Jordan, Michael B. Jordan, Jonathan Majors, together gold, right? Like I'm talking about like movie gold. Now we'll get into what happened after. But for right now, let's just concentrate on the movie.
Yeah.
Perfect storyline. I thought it was a beautiful storyline. I love the fact that Rocky was not in it because he didn't, have a place in it. I didn't see a space. They would have to force him into that story. It didn't make sense for him to be there. I just thought it was a great movie all around. I thought Jonathan Majors, when I first saw him in I think it was The Harder They Fall. I don't know if that was a show called on Netflix.
Oh, it was
Is that the name of it?
was it on Netflix or was it on Amazon Prime?
It was a movie on Netflix about the Cowboys. I don't know the name of it, but
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. On Netflix. And also he was on the what's that other show with? Oh man. Oh my God.
which one? He's on Marvel. Like he's killing it on Marvel right now as Kang.
It was the first show, the one with Journey Smollett was in it. Well, anyway, he was in that too. But Jonathan Majors, watch him and grow as an actor. Continue.
That boy's cold blooded. And so in this movie, he sells me 100% on the fact that he's a criminal coming out of prison. I'm 100% sold. I'm 100%. Oh my gosh, what I really really loved, and I probably shouldn't touch my face with my mask on, but but what I really really loved about him is that I felt every bit of his pain, every one of his lines. I felt that, man, when he came out of I felt the confusion, that little bit of that conniving. Oh my God, I felt it all. The victim he played, plus on top of the victim, once he became the victor, like the change in his mood and everything. Like I deserved this the whole time. I felt his whole story. I felt everything. Did you feel the same way, V?
The only thing I didn't feel was that horrible LA accent. That is not how people from LA talk. They don't talk like that. But Jonathan Majors, he gave me a great villain.
Yes, he did.
Because he was sneaky, conniving. I really wanted it to get down and dirty with the wife too, because he was getting her head too. I was like, no, I wanted him to be a little bit more problematic, but he was problematic because, like, yo, like, come on, Creed, you like, okay, I'll get to, oh boy, in a second. Jonathan Majors did his thing though. He gave us a good villain. He was sassy. He gave us all this raw, angry Lovecraft Country. Thanks, Voice. That's the show. It was really
shout out to
good.
Voice. Voice, I think, is about to be our new producer. So starting next week, we're gonna have a new producer, and we'll just be on talking, right? And I'll just be
Oh,
here.
thank God.
Talking.
We'll get more producers up in here. Come on, producer Craig. That's why I love to see it. Love to see it.
That girl said, "Oh, thank God."
Not no, Rick. You've been doing your thing as producing. Cause look, we got background.
Yeah,
we got our name right there.
Yep. We got some stuff going on, right?
Yeah, we got stuff going on.
Yeah, see, we got stuff like this. We're doing
Yeah.
We're doing stuff.
Wherever that's coming from, that's been here a few times. But I think, yeah, Jonathan Majors did a good job. Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan was carried this entire movie. I'm not going to lie.
What?
Because I think, shout out to them for putting the ALS, shout out for ALS, the American sign language people. Shout out to them. That's wild. But shout out to them.
Why would you say that, Michael B. Jordan?
I don't know. Michael B. Jordan signed half the movie, which was great because we know when it comes to acting, he kind of needs a little bit of help. Like, I feel like Jonathan Majors outacted Michael B. Jordan in this movie. Rocky did not belong in this movie because if you watch, well, then again, like if you watch Rocky wasn't like, well, Sylvester Stallone doesn't give us. He's not giving us Leonardo DiCaprio. He's not giving us, Denzel Washington. He's giving us, sup, yeah, Like he give all of that. That's all he's giving. He's not. If you're gonna sit here on this show and lie and say Sylvester Stallone is acting, then I ain't got time. Then we can't even talk movies. But Sylvester Stallone cannot act. We just all enjoy a good blow up explosion, video montage of fitness, and some ignorant either killing or fighting. That's it. That's all we give for Sylvester Stallone. So he actually didn't belong in this movie because if you remember from Rocky 3, which is one of my favorite Rockies, Mickey dies. And one thing about Sylvester Stallone, you ain't killing no Sylvester Stallone in no movie. So besides the drama that they actually had with the writing and the directing, all that stuff that took place, he wasn't gonna be in this movie to die. He said, "Yeah, Felicia Rashad you gotta lose somebody because third movie, Rocky lost somebody. He had to lose somebody."
I think like the fact that he lost somebody.
Huh?
I did not like that. I did not like the fact that Felicia Rashad died. 3. I know, but Mickey was way older.
Yes, he was significantly older than Creed's mom.
Felicia didn't have to die.
She didn't have to, but Rocky wasn't there. Somebody had to go. And we weren't gonna lose the wife, we weren't gonna lose the daughter. Like if you watch it, we follow the Rockies. The Creeds are followed, except Creed 2, I believe, was rushed because that should have been Creed 4. If they give us a Creed 4, I'm not watching it. I have no desire.
You will watch it, and I'm gonna tell you why.
I will not.
You will. You will, right? And this isn't me forcing you to watch it. I'm just saying, I'm gonna tell you why you're gonna watch it, right? The reason you're gonna watch it is because if he knew what to do to bring us back to the theaters for not Rocky, but Creed 3. Because I thought I was done after Creed 2. I was like, that was great. Great job.
And with Drago's son, chef's kiss.
I was like, yo, you killed it, bro. You got it. I'm good. Right? I said, okay, I'm done with the Creed thing. It was cool. Then he brings in Jonathan Majors. And when I saw the trailer, you remember, we was like, we got to go. I feel like Michael B. Jordan, for whatever people feel about him, he knows what to do to bring us back to the theater.
Was it about bringing Tommy Gunn's child? Like what?
No. But Apollo could have had some more kids out there. You never know.
Ooh.
You feel what I'm saying? Another storyline, right? Rocky could have had an illegitimate son who grew up to be a boxer more like his daddy.
Illegitimate son. She did not. No, we're not doing that.
Rocky could have had another son, right? And his other son could have grown up like looking at him from across the way, right? And boom, he's ready to fight now. You never know. Yeah, Rocky could have had another son. You don't know how Rocky get down. You assume Rocky's been good. Why you assume that?
Because he loved Adrian.
I thought
Apollo was good.
I said Apollo could have had another kid, and you said, "Oh yeah."
Well, because he already had another kid.
Then I said,
thought Apollo was, well, his wife. But he was like, "I'm just gonna smash her here, smash her there."
That's wild.
Oh.
That's wild for you. I'm
just saying because of how they wrote this story. But if Apollo's not a kid, or Rocky has an illegitimate kid that like he had in Russia when he wasn't with Adrian, that 1 week, I'll watch that. But if you tell me they're gonna put Creed's daughter up in there the box, you have lost me forever.
That's Creed 5, not Creed 4. The Creed 4 has to be okay.
He's supposed to. He got to take on someone like Putin or something. They got to be ignorant. Like that's
Creed 4 could be okay. I like the Putin vibe, right?
He got to lose his best friend.
It could be a Putin vibe, right? I like that. Hey, what I would really love is if okay. Now I didn't want to talk about this Jonathan Majors situation, but Jonathan Majors, he got arrested.
Yep.
For a domestic dispute case, right? His lawyer came out.
Recanted too.
Everything has been recanted. But recanted does not mean innocent,
yep.
Right? But it may mean that he won't have to face charges and stuff. I don't think he's getting charges. I don't know. We'll see how it all plays out. But at the end of the day, and I'm sorry, I'm not a lawyer, so I don't really know. But at the end of the day, it ain't a good look, right? Ain't a good look for Marvel. It ain't a good look for, possibility. I'm thinking about the possibility of Creed, of him coming back in Creed 4 and
And
playing
getting
some
killed
role.
by the Putin's guy.
Yo, what would be a great fight? Oh my gosh. I got the storyline. You ready?
Okay.
Okay. In this movie, they didn't interact too much, but I can see it. Creed, right? Not Creed. Creed is in the corner of his guy, Jonathan Majors, right?
Yeah.
He's in his corner as he gets ready to fight. What's his name? Um, Drago's son, right? Because
Okay. Okay.
Drago's son, Drago's son has a renewed sense of purpose, right? And and he's evil again, right? And he is gonna he's gonna fight. He's gonna fight your boy. But when they get in the ring, you saw Drago's son.
Yep. And the sound went out. Drago's son could switch it back. He could switch it back. Okay. Oh no, yeah. So possibly if Drago's son switches back to being evil Drago's son and kill Jonathan Majors, and then Creed got to fight one more time because he has to defeat Russia like Rocky defeated USSR, then we're going to have us a really good Creed 4 that we didn't ask for. So that is what we have for today. Rick is coming back in now. And I think Rick is ready to either you ready to close this out or you ready to finish your conclusion to your story here.
I don't feel like the Lord wants me to tell the rest of that.
Okay.
So apparently not, because I've been kicked out of my space. All right. So let's just wrap it up like we said we would.
All right. You guys take care. Thank you guys for tuning in for another week of the V Report. Thank you coming on the special Tuesday to catch this episode instead. You know, our usually Wednesdays. We'll be back next week on Wednesday at 8:15-ish for y'all. So, okay, we're going to do a better job. Well, actually, you know, the voice is producing now, so he's probably going to really be, you know, on me and Rick's neck. But so we're going to try the best we can to keep bringing y'all great content every single week and keep you guys laughing or keep you guys laughing at us. It's all good and it's all fun and love and war. And you guys take care. It's springtime. Have some fun. Also, it's like cold and hot. Please take your vitamins and be okay, because this is how you get sick.
Can I tell him, V?
Yes.
This our last hour-long show.
Yes,
the voice ain't gonna be playing that. So
Nope.
This is
The
it
last
for
time
us,
you
guys.
get to freestyle and act cool.
He
will not.
He ain't gonna be playing like that. So sorry, y'all. It's been fun.
It's been fun.
Yeah, but we still got other stuff to do, right? So it's good that we're gonna be regulated in that manner. Also, we got an interview with Chris Broussard from Fox Sports.
Woo!
Yeah, he came on yesterday. We got an interview with him, and we're gonna be releasing that throughout the week. So you'll see that. I mean, just gonna see great content. We're gonna see the videos from V. V talked about, you know, her experience at the XFL game on Monday night, but we're gonna be releasing videos on the channel. So go ahead and subscribe right now. Also, at the end of our videos, you're gonna start seeing somebody come on and say something like this. They're gonna be like, you've just watched MTMV Sports. Thank you so much for watching our channel. Please subscribe to the channel, share, and hit that like button. And we'll see you next time. It'll be stuff like that. It'll be stuff like
Love
that.
it. It's giving TV as it should. Until next time, guys. Again, continue to follow the network. We got great stuff coming next. Well, tomorrow we have the Not the Same show.
Yeah, Not the Same is on tomorrow night.
Yep.
No, that sports show is tomorrow night, right? Because today's Tuesday. So their sports show is tomorrow night, and then their big time show is on Thursday, right? Like, and when I say big time, their sports show is really dope too. So don't get it twisted. Sports show is really dope, but they're also going to be, they talk about Christian hip hop and what's going on in the world on Thursday, and it may hop into the Jonathan Major situation or the shooting, right? You never know how they come in on Thursday night.
So you guys keep a lookout for that. And shout out to our girl C for 100th episode. And we are 100 episodes. I know how it feels, girl. You better celebrate. And she had an amazing photo shoot. You guys check out her content. Check out the 494. Check out Campus U with JT and them, and just check out our stuff. The Timeout. Come on, help me out.
Not the Same, Timeout, MVPU, Sports Talk with C, who has her own channel on YouTube. You got to check her out. I mean, the 494, which comes on Monday. Actually, if
the mile card, my main card.
the main card happened on Tuesday
show.
night, so it came on right before this show today, right? The main card is lit. And then Not the Same has a Bible study on Tuesdays, a sports show on Wednesdays, and on Thursday night, they bring it with their their hottest topics in the world. So it's a great it's a great platform, Not the Same, and this right here is a phenomenal platform as well. And I'm just happy to be joined by people like Nora and people like The Voice and the whole team, man. Will Smith, who also has his show, The Red and Bold, which is not live. There's some shows are not live, some things are not live, but we put everything up, right? So you'll see it. If you don't see it live, then you'll see it recorded. But that's our time.
All right, take care, y'all. Bye.